All right,
I think we're good.
Okay. Wow, look, I did it.
Yay!
All right, we should probably do an intro, I guess.
Yeah.
Hello to everybody watching or future watchers. I am Paige. This is Serena.
It is. It's me.
And we are the host of, oh my gosh, the Fanfic Readathon. For how many years now? 2?
I think so. It goes so fast.
I know. And we usually do it around our birthdays, which is June, July. So if you want to eventually join the Fanfiction Readathon, look out for the summertime. But we also host a book club, which is in the description, I think, if I did that right this morning. You should find the link there. We are reading Weyward this month by Emilia Hart, and we are super excited.
Yes, I just got my copy. Well, I don't have it yet, but I got it with my book of the month order.
I need to go to the store and buy it because I was so tempted to buy it on Amazon. I think it was like $17 when I looked, and I was like, nope, I need to go to the store.
Yes. And then I have it ready on Scribd for the audiobook. So I feel like I'm covered. I have both options.
Actually, I have to wait until the 4th. I don't know why Scribd audiobooks come out for me on the 4th of every month. I don't understand that one.
It's probably around when you get billed.
Probably. Yeah.
If I had to guess.
It's just so annoying.
But that can be, like, I love Scribd. Sometimes, though, that gets a little... The more you use it, the more limited you get.
Yes, it's so frustrating. I have 3 apps that I use: Libby, Hoopla, and Scribd, and I try and get everything on Libby and Hoopla first, and then save like the precious things on Scribd.
Yes, and that's how I am too. Like, I use my Audible credits very sparingly.
Me too.
I save those just for like the exclusives for the most part.
Yeah. And before I got Libby, I was looking at all of the Audible sales, and I would try and use those like 2-for-1 sales, but I noticed that all of those 2-for-1 deals are always on Hoopla or Libby.
Yes. And I want to try to get better about like Libro FM too. Since they do so much good.
I've never used that one yet. I've heard it's good.
Yes, because you can pick which like local bookstore you want to buy from.
Okay.
And it's like an unlimited library, I'm pretty sure. But when you purchase it, the funds from it go towards a store you select.
Okay. So
you're
buying
small business that way.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like using an Audible credit in a way. You just buy the books through them. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
But instead of benefiting Amazon, it benefits a small business.
Yeah. It's so hard to make that switch, though.
I know. It's so hard. And Amazon has so many exclusives now, which sucks.
I've been using... Actually, okay, so for the Audible exclusives, I've noticed with one of mine, I got Throne of Glass through the Audible exclusive like a couple years ago, and now it's not there. So I have it downloaded to my phone because I had downloaded it one day thinking I'd listen to it at work. And now when I try and like click on the link on the actual website, it's gone.
That's weird. I wonder if there was a limitation for how long it's exclusive.
I think they might have contracts.
Kind of like streaming, how they like hop around from different services. Like New Girl is about to head over to Hulu. It's getting taken off Netflix.
Okay. It's annoying.
Yes.
All right. Are you reading anything today?
I am. I am reading. I forgot the title. I think it's You'd Be Home by Now. I think. Let me see. I'm quite sure it's You'd Be Home by Now by Kathleen Gaskell.
I don't know.
She wrote Girl in Pieces.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have no idea. I finished basically everything I needed to read for March. So now I'm like, fresh TBR. I don't know what to start. So I think I might do our bingo board and try and read the 5 sentences. Is that what it is?
Yeah. And it's April now. So
exactly.
It's the perfect time.
And if you're watching back or if you are currently watching, I don't think we have any viewers right now besides ourselves.
That's okay.
But I did link the bingo board in the description for anybody who wants to try and get some bingos with us.
Beautiful.
Yeah, thank you for making that.
Of course.
So, Do we want to get started or are we going to chat until anybody joins us?
I'm happy either way. I am flexible. I don't have anything planned for the rest of the day. I'm just hoping that our power does not go away.
Yeah.
Because I can hear, like, it's coming in. I can hear the wind,
Oh,
but it's just
no.
not quite here. But we're going to get there.
Oh, we have a friend.
Hi, friend.
How are you?
Yay.
Yeah. I'm sorry that your weather is garbage. I was looking and I've been meaning to message Randy Lynn. I should ask her, but I think that like major tornado warnings were going on throughout there for a while.
Yep. There's like some really bad warnings down south right now. Even in the Northeast, they were like, it's a rare, but it is possible. One could kind of pop up, which is scary, which has happened here, surprisingly enough. Like upstate New York, like a random tornado showed up.
Really?
So,
I saw something that says like Arizona has had some tornadoes, but I've never seen one. We get the massive dust storms though.
Yeah. Oh gosh, I can't stand feeling dry, so that would drive me nuts.
Oh, I'm just a little desert all the time, scaly little lizard. Slumpy mood, yes. We are also kind of slumpy.
Yes.
Aspasia's here. Hello.
Hi, friend.
Ooh, Pennsylvania, lights are going out. Oh, man.
Oh, yeah. See, I am not far from Pennsylvania at all. So I'm sure what is coming in here probably passed through there.
Oh, man. It is nice and sunny with a few clouds here today.
It's wild. So here where I live, like today it's been about 70, which is wild because it's still only like it's April 1st and it's 70 in New York. But tonight it's supposed to be like 20 something.
Oh. Yeah, I think it's only been getting down to like the high 40s at night for us, but it's like 70s, 80s in the day.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Not a fan.
No, I'm not a fan of the heat.
Neither is my head. Like it always gives me migraines when it's up and down like this. My head just does not. She says, nope, that's it.
Allergies are a nightmare too, because it goes from being just like regular weather to rain and then all of the pollen.
Yes, the pollinating, as they say.
So what are we reading? You did talk about that. If you want to repeat.
Yeah, I am reading You'd Be Home by Now by Kathleen Gaskell. She wrote Girl in Pieces also. Because like I feel like I've been very slumpy too, but for some reason those like hard-hitting YA contemporaries where like this kid's like world is falling apart, I eat that up.
Yeah.
So, and it's been very good so far.
It's nice
about like addiction and finding yourself and all that stuff. So
it's nice to read books about people's life falling apart so that you feel a little bit better.
Yes, and just like based on like my experience seeing addiction in others, she's doing very well with it. So
yeah,
it's good. What are you reading? Oh yeah, I just remembered what you're doing.
Yeah, I am not reading anything. I am going to find what I'm going to be reading by reading all of the books that are on my TBR shelf, if you can see behind me right here. Maybe a couple of them. I have some that I need to prioritize because I got a hold of them on Libby. So I might start with those ones, which are, let's see.
I'll be right back. I'm going to throw this on a charger really quick. I just realized it's only on 8%.
Oh, that'll last you a week.
I planned really well, clearly.
So I currently, oh, those are the ones that I'm waiting on. What do I already have right now on my shelf? I just have 2 on my shelf right now, The Bookish Life of Nina Hill and The Astonishing Color of After on Libby. So I might try and read the first page of those, and then I also might read Ravensong, which is a TJ Klune book that I've been working on forever. You're going to be writing during the sprints? Oh, yeah. You might need to work on those if you've been procrastinating them. I was so bad about procrastinating when I was in college. I remember, I think I had a 6-page paper that I wrote at 11:30 at night, and I got it turned in by midnight. I don't know how I did it, but it happened. I don't think I've heard of Our Wives Under the Sea. Yeah. If you're in a reading slump, reading something slow is really tough. Fast pace is the way to go.
I
Are you
agree.
charged?
I found a portable charger, so
Perfect.
we're good. And I have my iPad. I can read Kindle on my iPad too if I need to. So we'll make it all work.
Sounds good.
Ooh, The Wives Under the Sea.
Have you heard of that one? I haven't.
I have not.
Anastasia is going to be doing writing sprints. Loosely due tomorrow. Monday, okay.
I don't miss having to do homework assignments. I'm not gonna lie.
Me either. I miss going to class and like working on projects together, but like actually turning in assignments. Bleh. No, thank you. Have you read Behind Closed Doors? I feel like I don't know any book ever. You tell me the title of it, and I don't know what it is. I know based on covers, so I don't think so.
I am also very like, if I see the cover, I will recognize it. The
Googling.
words, maybe not. Probably not.
Behind Closed Doors. Nope, I have not read that. I don't think I've ever seen that one either. B.A. Paris, I think. And you're still reading True Biz. I need to finish Ravensong eventually, Serena. You know, it's been like a year since I promised to send those to you.
I haven't even started. It's fine. You're still doing better than me.
I just like I need to finish it by this month though, because I can't send you a few things in the summertime or else they will ruin everything. So I have to finish it when the weather permits me to send you things.
We're gonna do this.
So maybe that's what I have to read. I always read Ravensong during sprints, and I don't do a lot of sprints.
There you go. I feel like I need to pick a new book.
Yeah. Have some options.
I have to go back through your videos and see what you've read too, just to make sure I'm not picking something you
I put everything
have
on
not
Goodreads.
read within the last year.
I do put everything on Goodreads though, so you can always check that.
I'll check your Goodreads because there's a risk that you read this.
And if it's on my want to read, that means I already own it.
Wait, is this supposed to be a surprise? I know what my book is.
I think you told me what the book was going to be.
I was going to do Crescent City.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you read that or not yet.
I have not. I own it, but I have not read it.
Maybe I'll pick a different one then because you own it. So we'll see. I'll figure it out.
Eventually, these will be gifted to each other. Oops.
Fine.
Right. Should we start sprinting?
That sounds good to me.
All right. Are we doing 15-minute sprints, longer? Anybody?
I'm happy with anything.
I am also happy with anything. I don't have a timer up. I think I'll just like post a comment and then like pin that.
Okay.
All right. Let's start with 15 because on our bingo board it says 15 minutes and we can up it from there.
I like it.
All right. So until it's 1:30 for me. It's 4:30 for you? Or it will be 4:30?
4:30? It's 4:14 here.
Yeah. So by the time, so it'll be 30, right?
I was like,
I know.
15 minutes ahead.
I'm just in the future, don't you know?
Yeah.
All right. So we are going to read until 30. Sound good?
Let's do it.
All right. See you in 15 minutes. How do we do? I think you're muted still. Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, now I can.
Randy Lynn is here.
Hello. Hi, friends.
In the middle of that, Rory knocked over my fan. Scared the hell out of me.
Oh, no. Which one is Rory?
Our kitty.
Kitty, okay.
Yes, our crazy little kitty. I don't know where she went. Scared herself.
How many pets do you have?
3 bunnies and a kitty.
And a kitty? 3 bunnies and a kitty?
Yeah, we have a guinea pig too.
I'm so jealous. I wish my grandpa let me had pets.
I was just close to saving another bunny from the mall today.
Oh.
Because it's like in a tiny little cage, like smaller than my desk. And it has wire flooring on it, and that will tear their feet apart because they have no protection on their feet.
Oh, no.
And the food wasn't right, and I almost cried.
Bunnies are so cute.
I love them.
I love them. So if anyone wants to join our little Slump Buster event, I did put the bingo board in the description, and you can just use that. It's really simple, just easy ways to get you back into reading. So that is there if you would like to use that.
Yes, and it's very accessible. You can read barely anything.
Yeah.
And still get bingo. And if you get a bingo, post it in the Discord because we're doing like a tiny little giveaway. Like get a coffee or a little treat on us. So.
Yeah. Teeny tiny because we're broke. But the Discord is also a
little incentive.
Hello, tied up in filming. I need to film so many things. So good on you for filming. Oh, internet problems. We were talking about you earlier, Randy Lynn. How's the weather? Is everything safe over there? You didn't read? It's okay. Sometimes you just have to watch a video during a sprint. It happens. Especially TBR videos. I love TBR videos so much.
They got me so excited.
Me too. I love TBRs more than I like wrap-ups, honestly.
Same.
It's just so fun to see everybody so excited and like hear about the new books and stuff.
It's so hopeful where like wrap-ups can be like, this one sucked. I hated it.
Exactly. We don't really have a plan. I am good for a couple hours. I mean,
yeah, I have nothing going on. There's like a UFC fight tonight, but that's probably like 9 p.m. my time. So.
You wrote a paragraph. Good job. Very proud. A paragraph in 15 minutes. That's good. That's solid. Go down hard button. Okay. I haven't heard of that one either. You are telling me about all the new books. Irvin, hello.
Welcome in.
How are you? You're
Not
at work. Oof. How long are you at work for?
We hate to see it.
Yeah. On a Saturday? All good now. Okay. All right. Good. I'm glad you're safe. Just wild. I don't know how anybody lives in places with tornadoes. That's so scary.
I know. The fact that your whole house can just be gone.
And then like in just minutes. Oh. My TikTok has been filled with tornado videos. It's so scary. That sound of the siren, I can't.
Oh my God, I hate them.
Yeah. You get them too?
I've seen the videos and just like the emergency siren videos that have gone around of like the sounds in different countries and everything. Some of them are absolutely horrifying.
Yeah. It's just like sinking feeling. You're doing good. You only work on the weekends? Okay.
Almost there.
And like the weekdays are kind of your weekends, right? Okay, 6 or 7. What time is it for you guys? It is only 1:30 p.m. for me.
It is 4:30 here.
4:30. Time differences are wild. It's so weird.
I know.
Especially
It gets me every time.
yeah, and trying to sprint with you all, like, towards the end of the night when I get home from work is like, how do we coordinate this at all?
All of us trying to plan anything at all is always because we have people everywhere at this point. Like, we have Carmen in a whole other country.
Yeah.
Paul, thankfully, Paul stays up till like
Oh,
4
yeah.
in the morning
I'll never
every night,
sleep.
so
I don't
it
sleep.
doesn't matter with him, but
It's
it's wild.
4:35, okay. Worked 6 to 11. Oh,
But you get done early. You still have your whole day ahead of you, which is kind of nice.
I need to sneeze. The sneeze is
Bless
going
you.
to happen. Yeah, I don't know. I can't do early mornings though, so even if you get home early, like, I'm done for the rest of the day. So if I have to wake up at 6 and well, you'd have to wake up earlier to be ready by 6.
I used to work a job. It was 6 to 2 every day. It was honestly, once I got used to it, it was really nice because I still had my whole afternoon. So like when it came to winter time where it gets
Yeah.
dark at like 4:30 p.m., I'd still get
Okay.
to see the light of day, which was really nice.
Okay, that makes
I
sense.
would just have to go to bed by like I'd have to be asleep before 10 every night or else I'd be in rough shape.
Ah, 3:30, 4:30. Yeah, I know. I was a little late on those ones. I kind of forgot, and then I was like, "Oh, I have to host those."
I entirely forgot. My brain was not in reading mode. My brain was like, let's do anything but.
Yeah, me too. I was so ready to have a night of fan fiction, and I was like, "Oh, wait."
I was like sitting here like modding Skyrim, having a grand old time fighting dragons, and I was like, "Oh my god, they're reading right now."
Yeah.
Oops. And
Thing
I
is
did one sprint, and I was like, "Good night."
I know,
So
everyone disappeared after a bit. Aspasia, though, she stuck it out with me.
you guys were going until like 12:30 my time.
I had to finish that book.
What book was it?
Emma.
Oh, okay.
I just, like I think it was was it January that I finished my classic the second like, the first day of February, and I was like, "That felt wrong, I feel like I'm lying," so I, like, have to finish it in the month to make sure I'm getting my accomplishments, you know?
The things we do.
I know, it's just like, what is time? It doesn't really matter, but it mattered to me last night to finish it. Alright. Are we sprinting again? Are we chatting a little bit more?
I'm happy either way.
15 minutes again or up it to 20?
I'm happy to do 20. I don't know how chat feels.
20 would take us up to o'clock.
That's true. So maybe we should just do that and then we'll just read until the next hour. The
Alright.
next top of the hour, if you will.
Sounds good to me. Top of the hour, friends. Let's do 20. Yeah, you don't know what sleep is? Yeah, no, what is sleep? Okay, 20 minutes. Everybody agrees. So we are going to read until o'clock.
Yeehaw.
All right. I will see you on the other side.
Good luck, friends.
Good luck.
We did it.
We did it. That went really fast.
It really did.
I also had a moment where I went, oh my gosh, I forgot to take the chicken out of the freezer. So I had to go run and do that.
I didn't even notice, to be honest.
I was speedy quick. Not really.
We're making steak and lobster tonight, and I'm very excited.
Oh, I am craving steak so bad, but it is so expensive. I just can't buy it.
I know. I had a really heavy discount on HelloFresh.
Oh, I want to get HelloFresh again so badly, but I don't think my grandpa would ever want to like trade up on cooking it because he doesn't know how to follow directions very well.
And like, it's for us, I think it's like $60 to $70 for 3 meals.
Okay.
That's a lot.
I feel like it's a lot, but you can get leftovers out of them, I feel.
Not with mine.
Yours? Okay.
That man can eat.
Oh.
If I could probably get like small leftovers out of mine, but I feel like I can just get more if I just go to the grocery store. Like we usually spend like $100 a week-ish on groceries these days, but that's like dinner, lunch, snacks, everything. So
okay, yeah, that is a lot then. When me and my grandma were doing it years ago, she didn't eat a lot. I didn't eat like a ton, so we were able to get both a lunch out of it the next day too for all of the portions. So
it was cheaper a while ago too, because we got HelloFresh for months a while back in our old apartment, and it was much cheaper, I feel. I don't remember paying $70 a month, and we were getting 4 meals a week instead of 3.
Okay.
I feel like it was probably like 60 for 4.
Yeah. Cooking for 2 just is expensive no matter what you do. Like
I know. I always level everything up so I can get leftovers out of it if I can. Like I'll usually double batch everything.
And neither me or my grandpa really know how to cook for 2, so we're usually cooking for like 4, 5, 6 people because that's just what we've always done.
Yes.
So.
And these meal boxes, like, they're great, but it's also really tough for us because he has celiac, so he can't have gluten. And finding a meal prep kit that is sensitive to that is so difficult.
Yeah. That seems impossible.
I only get the boxes when I have discounts. I don't blame you.
I recently got something in the mail. I don't know where I put it, but it was like a certain number of boxes for free if you've already had HelloFresh. So I wanted to look into that, but I don't know where I put that. My mail just like disappears.
They are always running some sort of discount.
Yeah.
And it's really not hard to just like use a different email. I mean, don't do it, but like.
I mean, you do what you gotta do sometimes.
Yeah. I mean, I don't blame anyone. It's what I did.
I've always worried though that they'll like check where it's going, like if the address is the same or if you're like the card that you're using is the same.
I feel like I just sneezed the soul out of my body. That was aggressive.
You took the sneeze that I wanted to have.
Oh, wow.
You like, yeah, 7 people. Ooh.
That is a lot. I don't think they even offer more than, it might max out at 6.
Wow.
And it gets more and more expensive the more people you're trying to feed, or especially like if you're feeding that many people, I feel like it's just so much cheaper to just go to the grocery store.
Yeah.
And if you have like a Sam's Club membership or Costco, that's the way.
I know. I need to get on to my mom and be like, hey, take me to Costco, please.
I know. We just need to get a deep freezer. If we can get that, that'll be super helpful. I just don't have the space to hold a bunch of frozen food right now, unfortunately.
For 2 people, we have a ridiculous fridge set up. We have our main fridge. We have a mini fridge that's like for drinks that are usually my drinks. And then we have another like full fridge freezer combo for my grandpa's drinks. And then we have a whole freezer.
Man, your grandpa thirsty.
Well, him and his friends like to drink outside. So
hey,
all the beer is out there.
I mean, if you're living in the desert, you got to stay hydrated. So
Yeah, with soda and beer, you know?
I felt that.
Yeah, I liked the recipes for HelloFresh. I kept them, and that's what I was planning to cook tonight was a recipe that I got from HelloFresh.
Yes, they're very easy and they're great. It's just tough if you have a lot of dietary restrictions, and it can get a little bit pricey depending on your budget. So,
Yeah. Yeah, if you have a Sam's Club or Costco membership, like, just use that.
I love Sam's
They
Club.
have such good stuff there, and they're at Costco, their chicken, their, like, rotisserie chicken, delectable.
Oh my god, Sam's Club has incredible ribs. If you like
Yeah?
ribs, their ribs are good.
How did we start talking about food? I took out chicken, that's out
It
there.
was that was it.
I took out chicken. I'm planning to make a recipe that was actually HelloFresh. It just so happened that you brought up HelloFresh.
That is the nice thing. They give you those hard papers. They're
Yeah.
not even like papers. They're like pages that like you get to keep the recipe and your account has all of them too. If you log online, there's like a whole cookbook you can use.
Yeah. Lots of fridges. Yeah, we have I don't know, but now yeah, I'm hungry too.
I've been munching this whole time. So I apologize if anyone saw me like drop food out of my mouth
I
because
know, I was
that
gonna make
definitely
popcorn
did
and
happen.
forgot.
Oh my god, I
You
love
mentioned
popcorn.
What's your snack?
I finally found barbecue Fritos again. I literally have been looking for these for years, and they must have started making them again.
I don't know if I've ever had those ones, but I've had, like, the honey barbecue twist ones. So good.
I prefer these over those.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. It might literally just be the shape of them,
Okay.
but
Yeah.
I love these so much.
Alright. All the way back up, 9 pages of Wolf and Woodsman, that's good. I read the first page of that. I was trying to get a bingo, so I did read the first page of 5 of my books. It only says you have to read the first sentence, but a couple of the sentences were like 3 words. But I'm excited that I did like that one a lot. That first page was a good one.
I
12
need to go through my
pages,
bingo board.
that's good. 12 pages is enough,
Yay!
yeah. Good job.
I could not tell you how many pages I've been getting through because I've been going through the audiobook, and sometimes the Kindle pages just don't line up quite right.
Mhm.
But we're cruising.
Yeah, I mean, these for the TJ Klune books, these pages are dense, so I think I've made it, like, maybe 6 pages, I don't know. Alright, the barbecue ones just came back out, so good. I need to try them, I guess. I need to go
They're
back to the
so
store.
good. I grew up eating these nonstop, and they're so good if you like in tacos and stuff. If you want just like a little extra crunch in there.
One of my, like, family recipes was a taco salad, and instead of putting, like, tortilla chips, we always use Fritos. Just
I use
regular Fritos.
Doritos.
Okay.
The nacho Doritos in a taco set. Oh my god. Or like walking Doritos if you get like the little like mini
Yeah.
pack and crunch them up and then just put all your taco fillings in there. So good. And then there's no dishes. You just have your fork. I love it.
I love taco salad so much.
Mm.
And I love that this is what we're talking about instead of
I
reading.
can't wait to make dinner.
Oh, so for our Discord sprints, we usually have a, like, text channel where we have a timer bot that Serena sets up because I have no idea how to use any of our bots. I never know.
I'm reworking our bots right now. I upgraded our bot, so our bot is Luna Tuna now, and I'm trying to figure out all of her capabilities. But we're doing a little bit of an overhaul with the bot situation because there's just too many in there.
Yeah,
And I'm
and a
sick
few
of
of our
it.
bots, like, had a really big attitude and didn't wanna work sometimes.
Yeah, one of them just stopped working. I don't know if like the developers stopped supporting it or what happened. I got rid of it. So
But the bot that we use is a timer, and it'll ping everybody who joins whenever the timer goes up and stuff. Yeah, the bots hate us. The bots hate us. But
yes,
Luna Tuna has been a good one. She's been nice so far. She's been giving shout outs to everybody who posts anything or.
Yes, on Instagram, on YouTube, Twitch. Yeah. Anyone who's like fairly regular in the server or people that we're friends with. I've just been adding to it because it's unlimited. So
unlimited, that's nice. Yeah, bot attitude is the word, especially right when you want to sprint and you only have a limited amount of time.
And welcome in, Bessie.
Yeah. Hello.
Yeah, Kennedy, if you need any help with Discord, I don't know if you've used Discord before or if you're even in our server. I kind of like lost track of the people that are actually in there. Just if you tag one of us, we'll help you. In sprints, we do them anytime anyone wants to. You can tag a certain thing. It's called a sprint squad. If you tag that, anyone who has opted to be a part of that group, they'll get a notification. And then people can just start sprints whenever they want to.
Yeah, and it doesn't have to be led by us. It can be led by you guys.
Mm-hmm. It doesn't have to be reading. People use it for writing or studying, whatever.
Cleaning. I've done that.
Yep. So whatever works.
Oh, you do not need to read fan fiction to join the Discord. We just started it as the fan fiction readathon and has grown from there. And we are just not ready to give up the name yet. But we have talked about changing the name to something that's a little more inclusive of all of the things that we do in there.
Yes. Yeah, anyone, even like people that don't read at all, come and hang out. Like there's gaming friends that are in there, people that just want like a space to talk. There's really no like restrictions. It's just your basic rules. Be a good person. That's it.
And there's a lot of custom roles too. So if there are channels you don't want to see, you can opt out of them. You don't have to see any of the book club stuff or any readathon stuff that we do.
And if you're a content creator too, we try to hype each other up and all that fun stuff. So
yeah, we share some ideas. It's fun over there. It's very low key. Oh, I'm glad you love it. It's been so fun to have that and watch it grow with everybody who joins it. It's so fun.
We're getting so close to 100 members. Since we hit that, we're going to have to do something fun.
We are. We also do movie nights. That is something that we do. We watch movies.
We have some people that just kind of only really talk during movie night. So, and you're always welcome to suggest stuff too. We're always open to that. And if there's any roles you want, I'm going to go through and kind of redo the roles, I think, with the new bot. So if there's anything you would like, we can add in some new fandoms if we want, depending on what people are down for. We do like the Grisha burst and everything.
I know.
There's all sorts of options.
Join every now and then. Yeah. We do a lot of people join for reading sprints. That's a big one. That we do.
There's really no pressure at all. You can be as active or as inactive as you want. There is absolutely no requirements to being in there.
Yeah. And speaking of movie night, we are planning to do one tomorrow, right?
Yes. So if anyone has any requests, we can do literally anything. As long as it's on a streaming platform, we can do it. So if anyone's in the mood for anything.
Yeah, we did the first 4 of Daisy Jones and the Six together when that first came out. It was so fun.
The way that ending ruined me.
Oh, I cried so hard.
It was so good.
It was so good. They did Camilla so good. I was so happy that they just did not butcher her character at all. She was perfect. She is perfection.
And now they're doing Evelyn Hugo too.
Are they? Oh, that one's gonna rip my soul out.
And like, imagine like, I don't want to get any spoilers away. So,
House of the Cerulean Sea is my favorite book ever. It is too good.
When are they gonna like adapt a TJ Klune book?
I don't know.
Into something that would be great.
Did
your phone vibrate or am I crazy?
Oh, I think that was me. I think it was actually. So it might have been both of us getting Discord messages.
I'm switching between Every Value Break and also The House of the Cerulean Sea.
Those are two good.
I have that. I really need to read it.
Yeah, you haven't read it? I'm kicking you out. Goodbye.
Do I own it? I don't know if I do. I think I have at least the audiobook, but I don't know if I own the physical copy.
You're out of here.
I
Goodbye.
know. I'm canceled.
Goodbye.
She's done.
Oh, thank you, Deborah. Yes, Evelyn Hugo. I just don't know who would play her. Like, that casting that would take forever to get her right.
If you liked the audiobook for Daisy Jones, this one is just as good. It's a different format. Like, it's not like an interview format quite as heavily, but it's very good.
I listened to it in one day and I was a wreck.
That's her books. I fly through them.
Me too. And I am always devastated by the end of them.
The only one I really struggled with so far was Malibu Rising.
I really liked that one because I had just been on like a Shameless binge and watched all of Shameless, and it felt so similar that I was in it.
There you go. It wasn't anything bad. I think I just picked it up at the wrong time.
Yeah. That one, you definitely have to be invested in those characters somehow. Like, you have to find one of them that you love.
Yeah, and it has a different vibe than the other
books. It really does. All right. Are we sprinting again?
I'm down.
Okay. We did 15 minutes. We've done 20 minutes. Do we want to do 25 now? Slowly build up our stamina for reading? Or are we good with 20?
I'm down to increase. Do people have some requests about that?
We have more Taylor Jenkins Reid talk. Carrie Soto. She is my least favorite Taylor Jenkins Reid character. I think I like her less than Mick Riva.
Do we not like her because of bad writing, or is she made to be an unlikable character?
She's made to be an unlikable character, and I just feel like she never learns anything.
Okay.
At least not enough, like there wasn't enough of a redemption for her.
That's supposed to say Lip.
Oh, yeah. There's a Lip character. See, Lip was not my favorite of Shameless.
Who was your favorite?
I really liked Carl.
Which one? Oh!
I just thought, like, him being, like, the little crazy kid that grows up to be just, like, I don't know. He was the most
When I see him,
I love Mickey. I love Mickey.
All I can see with Carl is, like, a SoundCloud rapper. Like some kid from a small town trying to, like, be a rapper, and his girlfriend's like, yeah, my boy raps. You should stream his music.
He was just so funny the whole way through. I loved him. All her but. Okay.
Really strong. So there's other ones, the ones that are not as well known. So maybe in another life, nothing to do with celebrities or anything like that. That's more a romance, like what if? Like there's two different scenarios that are playing out.
That one put me in an existential crisis, but I loved it.
So good. I recommend that to all my friends when they're going through breakups and stuff like that. Just just get this little try. Just see. And it's so good. It's not like any of her other books that are more well known. Yeah. She has like a whole backlist of things that are not as big, and they're all really good.
I do want to read more of them. I think I've only read the universe ones with Evelyn Hugo, and then I have read maybe In Another Life. So good.
One True Love out right now.
Was the ew to me liking Carl?
I think so. One True Loves. One True Loves by Taylor Jenkins Reid is turning into a movie or a show.
Okay. I think her entire.
She's just taking over the world.
Yeah.
Rightfully so.
Everything she writes, her and Lee Bardugo right now are just taking over. It was to Carl. I just thought he was such a funny character.
I like the redhead played by Cameron.
Oh yeah, Ian.
Yes.
Ian.
I like anything he is though. Him in Gotham, so good.
I haven't watched pretty much anything else he's been in since then. So he's like always Ian to me.
Do you like superheroes in any capacity? I mean, like I know you like Wanda. Watch Gotham. They did such a good job with that show. It is just, and I feel like it just does not get enough credit.
I think I've had that one on my like want to watch list for a while.
And he's the Joker in it. So
yeah, I heard that
he
he's
does a
really
good job with it.
All right. Should we now finally sprint?
I suppose so.
So are we upping to 25?
Sure.
Okay. So is that, I can't math.
Kind of like 550-ish if we started at 225.
Okay. So read till 50?
Whatever your hour is.
Yeah.
Yeah. That sounds good.
Read until 50. Let's do it. All right.
How are we doing?
We are doing good over here. I don't know how much I've read, but I think I'm at like the 30-page mark since we started. How about you?
I've gone from, I think, like 48% through the book to 62%. So,
Okay. Making progress.
yes. Thank goodness for the audiobook, honestly.
Dude, audiobooks saved me so many times.
All the time for me. Like, I cannot focus on anything else.
I just think that it helps me when I want to start doing other things. Like, I can just look away and like stare off into space, and the audiobook still plays. So I'm still like following and progressing through the story.
Yes, and I can listen to them while I work, which is really great.
Yeah. I can't, unfortunately, anymore. Subbing takes that away from me.
How's subbing going?
It's all right. I don't love it. I don't love it.
It's something for now.
It is something.
The right thing will come.
Eventually, yes. Finished chapter 1. About another 9 pages. It's getting closer to... Yeah, I'm getting a little hungry, so I might need to make a snack if we want to keep going. And you read 15 pages. Very good.
Yay! Look at everyone doing their thing.
For subbing, it's just like, it's so inconsistent where the past few weeks I wasn't working. I was helping one of my friends. She moved from here all the way to Wisconsin, so I was helping her pack and clean. So I didn't even try and take jobs. And then I wasn't making money because of that. But then it was spring break. And now that everyone's come back from spring break, like nobody's really taking any time off. So even though I now need to have money because I haven't made any money in a little bit, it's like there's nothing there.
I'm sure the spring stickies will come.
Yeah.
And then people will be out.
It's just so inconsistent. And I also am in like the biggest district of the state. So there's schools that have openings, but they're like 30 or 40 minutes away and they start at 7 in the morning. And I'm like, I don't think I can make that work.
Does your district have like building subs that you could apply for? Because like I know our district has assigned building subs. They're there every single day and then they just go wherever they tell them to.
They, I guess, had them this year, like for the past couple of years, but it's going to be done for next year. So applying to it would only give me the rest of April and May if they took anybody.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting that you guys have not shorter, but our school year is different. Like we don't get out until mid-June.
Really?
But then we don't go back until after, what is it? Is it Labor Day or Memorial Day? I forget which one. But we don't go back until into September.
Wow. So pretty much when I was in school growing up, and then all of the schools I've worked at, we are out the second to last week of May. So like May 20th to like 25th range. And then they usually go back the very first week of August, if not the last week of July.
We go the like first or second week of September is when school starts here. Which kind of makes sense because like summer, like if we were to get out in May, there's not a guarantee of great weather then. Okay. So it gives like a better weather schedule here.
Okay.
But
yeah, no, we leave right when it's starting to get really hot and then go back on the hottest month of the year.
Oh, good. That's
it's
great.
so great for recess. It's amazing.
Are your buildings at least air conditioned?
Yeah, they have to be.
That's good.
Yeah.
That is good because it's not always a guarantee here. So
What?
Yeah, at least not in school buildings. It kind of varies. The newer buildings, once they redo them, they are getting central air. But older parts, like older buildings, rooms have window units.
What?
Because if you think about it, a lot of the school year, it dips into fall. In probably October-ish, the weather will start to drop. So that's like 1 month into school. And then heat is hit or miss in the spring. It really depends on the year.
I can't even fathom that. We have the AC pretty much the entire year throughout school here, and then I think they put on the heater late December, right before Christmas break, and then right when we come back, maybe until mid-January, and then they go back and forth between heater in the morning, AC in the afternoon.
Yeah, it's more heat here than it is anything else.
That is
But
wild.
But it would suck in the spring. Like, if it was an abnormally warm spring, it would suck. Like, when I was in school, there wasn't really even window units. It was just box fans.
What?
So trying to, like, focus on doing, like, math when the room feels like a sauna because you're in a second floor room and heat rises. Oh my God, it
Oh
was
my
terrible.
gosh.
I hated it. And then, like, dress code was even more strict then. And
Yeah.
I have long legs, so, like, any shorts look very short on me,
Yeah.
and it was just terrible. Not a fun time.
Oh my goodness.
Mm.
Hated going to school. Yeah.
Yes. Those are rough. And then they expect kids to, like, focus on finals when you can, like, barely breathe in a classroom. Ugh.
Oh my gosh. I would put in so many maintenance requests because I didn't feel like it was cold enough in my room towards the end of I can't imagine not having that option. Like, I would freeze my students out where they were wearing jackets in the classroom until the end of the year just because I feel like it keeps you awake, it keeps you focused.
And it's much easier to put layers on than it is to take them off. You can only take especially in a school setting, you can only take so many layers off.
And it's so hot here too that if they're walking into just, like, a stagnant room, it's so smelly. And
No,
so
thank you.
yeah, I can't imagine. Yeah, sweat marks on the seats, yeah, that's just
Not the butt shape on the seat.
Oh, yeah, the whole thigh?
And then, like, going into a classroom and then you see that and you have to, like, you have to sit and you're just like,
Yeah.
mm.
We I think most teachers where I was working, after a recess, it was like, "Okay, you just lay your head down on the cold table for a while." Just, like, we
Yes.
sat in the dark a lot and just, like, laid our heads down on the tables after recess here. Even though we had air conditioning, it was still just, ugh. Summers are
Yeah.
rough. How are we liking our books, everybody? Are we reading
I'm
any
in it. I feel good. Mine, it seems like it's, like, hitting, like, a big event, if you
good?
will. So
I
that's
love
good.
those moments.
Yeah.
This book, Ravensong, it's so angsty. It's, like, kind of a second chance romance in a way, and it is so, like, he's in his head just all the time, making up excuses, and it's wonderful. It's delicious. I love that, like, my heart hurts. I would s
Some teachers are really weird about that, though. They're like, "This is your assigned seat. You're not allowed to sit anywhere else." And then you
Yeah,
just get no choice.
it's rough. Being
I
in
know.
school's rough all the time.
I know some professors are even like that in college for me, like very particular about assigned seating. And they were like, "Oh, it makes attendance easier."
When I was teaching, my students always had to have assigned seats because of behavior. I always had a lot of, like, if I put these 2 kids together, I got nothing done sort of deals, and I always had so many of them. So I was a bit like, "Okay, this is where you sit," but I always switched it up every quarter, so they got to
Yeah.
sit with new people every quarter. That was my favorite time coming back to school and, like, getting to have new seats, my favorite.
Yes, and younger kids too, like that's especially important, I feel. Gives
Yeah.
some sort of sense of structure.
Yeah, high school, I liked sitting wherever I wanted, but some teachers did make you sit where they wanted. But in college, we were all just like, "That's my seat. That's my
I,
seat. I
you
sit."
awkwardly pick a seat on the first day and you are just afraid to sit anywhere else for the rest of the
Mhm.
semester.
Ooh, the book is kicking the slump. That's what we like to hear. If any of
Yay.
you are doing bingos, how are you doing on your bingos? I think I need to check mine.
I know, I was just looking at mine. Um So far, I have read every day. We're doing a sprint. I need to read the first 5 sentences of things.
I did that today. I've done the sprints today and yesterday. I read like a short fan fiction. So like that is something that's not a book, I think. I've also read like a text to my mom about taxes because I don't do my own. She does them for me.
I need to do mine.
Yeah.
I just realized that.
Yeah. I have to go find all the papers that I just tossed into a drawer, and I need to figure that out. Okay, I've tried to do my own taxes, and I just end up asking her, like, okay, am I doing this right? Because I get so stressed that I'm going to, like, put in the wrong number of something and then get arrested.
I've been doing my own since I've been 18. So, like, now it takes me, like, 2 minutes to do them. Like, I don't have any dependents or anything crazy like that, so it barely takes me any time. I could probably get more money back if I had someone else do it, but
Yeah.
I don't feel like paying someone else to get more, like, it's all just, it's a lot of work.
Yeah, and my mom, she does her own, and then she does both my younger brothers, and she's like, I might as well just do yours too. So I'm like, okay, thanks. I will ride that wave until my brothers are independent and on their own. So
exactly.
It's nice having brothers that are much younger than you. So
yes, my brother's 8 years younger than me.
Yeah, I have a 7-year younger and then 10-year younger. So, you know, if she does the things for them, she still does them for me. So it's really nice. What else have I done? I have not tried a new reading spot because I am a creature of habit.
I did. So just for anyone else too, that could literally even just be like sitting on a different end of the couch or in a different room, anything. Like it really doesn't have to be like, oh, I went out in public and tried reading stuff. Like it is as accessible as you want it to be. So everything for us is very adaptable.
It is.
There are no hard rules.
You can bend the rules until they snap. We don't really care.
Yep.
I did DNF a fan fiction because it was just so bad.
So you have that one.
Yeah. So I do let myself DNF fan fictions, but no books right now.
Such an important part of reading slumps is letting yourself DNF.
Yeah, you can always come back to them later.
Yeah.
We do need to do more live sprints.
This is fun.
It is really fun. I always want to do them. I've never done it before. So now that this is the first one, I've crossed that hurdle and we're good.
Yeah.
We can do more.
And they're not that hard. So
yeah, they are actually pretty easy.
Yeah.
I really liked Concrete Rose. I thought it was super duper cute. It was a really easy read as well. I just love Angie Thomas and the way she writes characters. I always get so invested, like, immediately. So anything bad that happens, I'm like, ah.
I haven't read Concrete Rose yet, but I did love The Hate You Give.
Yeah, that one was good.
That's definitely on my list.
I liked On the Come Up, not as much as The Hate You Give, but Concrete Rose, I really enjoyed. I just like seeing babies in stories. That's like, I think, I don't know. Some people hate having kids in stories, but I love it. And he was such a good dad in it. So it was just so cute to see him be a dad. I loved it.
And just the concept of expanding on that little family too.
Yes. And there's like characters from The Hate You Give that you kind of see them like when they're babies too. Or when they're super young. It was so sweet. Okay, how long are we thinking? It is 3:00 here. So is it 6:00 for you now?
It sure is.
All right. So I'm good for a little bit. I do need a snack, so I might go grab some popcorn at the start of the next sprint. I think last sprint was actually 25 minutes and not just 20. So I think
we did a little bit extra.
Yeah. Are we wanting to do like 30 minutes for this next one? Is this going to be our last one? How are we feeling? How are we doing?
I'm happy with anything. I think Joe's outside working out, so
okay. I think I could go for probably another hour, and then I might need to start actually getting started on cooking dinner.
Okay, that sounds good to me, because that'll put me at 7, and then I'll just start making dinner right after that too.
Okay.
Let's do a little bit of a late dinner.
Yeah, I'll be an early dinner, but I need to prep a lot of stuff, like veggies. Ugh, I hate cutting vegetables.
I know. It is the worst. I'll make Joe do the steak, and then I'll probably just do the lobster and veggies myself. So
I've never cooked a lobster ever. How do you cook a lobster?
You can do it so many different ways. You can literally just throw it in boiling water and it'll just cook. Because like so when you have the lobster tail, it's pretty dark. It's almost like a dark purple or brownish color. When
Oh,
it's done, it'll turn that
okay.
bright red as it cooks.
Oh, okay. I don't
Yes.
eat
They're
seafood.
super easy. Most seafood is really easy. Like clams, you just throw those in boiling water, they'll be good. Once they open, they're done.
Okay.
So
Yeah. I don't eat seafood, so I don't know how to cook it. I'd have to Google everything.
I'm a big seafood person, so
Yeah.
yes, I love it.
I wish I did. Like, I always like seeing the recipes that people make, like the is it the mussels and, like, pasta that looks delicious, but the smell of it, I can't do it.
It's so good. And it's not especially, like, mussels when you cook them, like, there really isn't I feel like you look at them, like, you think they're gonna be slimy. They're not slimy in any
Yeah.
capacity. Um, I think if you can get over the mental hurdle of it, it's so good.
Yeah.
It's really good. Even like, calamari is so good.
I also like, I live in the desert. There's not like, that the fish probably isn't the freshest, but I think
Yeah,
there's
I think
places that have it decent, I just don't go there. My family's never been big on fish, so I just grew up with, like, steak and not lobster, steak and chicken, lobster, where did it come from?
I I think my parents gave me clams really little like, I was young, and I liked them, and it's just been, like, seafood from there on out, so
Nice. Yeah, no, I think I didn't have any seafood until I was, like, 6, 7 years old. I have read Slay. It was not my favorite, but I did like parts of it. I think I
I
just
feel like
didn't like the antagonist in that one. It was a little like, "What? Where did that come from?" for me, but I did like the whole what is it? Video game aspect of it. What type of
was
video
it,
game
like,
is
AI?
the
Virtual reality?
that's the one. VI, yeah. Yeah, that I like that whole part of it, but the bad guy in it kinda bothered me. Alright, so if we do another sprint, should we do one until, like, 3 or until 45, like a really long one, and then chat until the last bit?
Sure, I'm
Okay.
down for that.
Is everyone else down for that? Read until 45 and then chat till the end? I also really need to make
Yay!
some popcorn or something, some snacks, so
Yes. All the snackies.
all just snacks. Alright, let's do that then. Read until 45 for our last giant sprint. We've gotten through a little bit of a slump, maybe. All right, let's do it. How'd we do? We did it. We made it.
We did. I was so close to the end of this book.
Oh, good.
I have like, let's see, an hour and 15 at this speed.
Okay. Not bad. You could finish it today if you wanted.
I could.
I am on page 207 of 466.
We're getting there.
Yeah, we are. It's just, I've been reading this book for like 7 months at this point.
It's fine.
I mean, it's a reread, which you would think would go faster, but man, oh man.
Sometimes I feel like that you know what's coming, so you're less like anxious to be like, I gotta keep going. I gotta go know what happens because you already know.
Yeah, so. That was me with Wolf Song. That one took me forever to get through for you because I was just like, I can't deal with these emotions.
Oh my goodness.
We got this. We did.
Welcome in, Rin.
Hello, hello. So I have been reading Raven Song. This is my reread of the TJ Klune Green Creek series that I am trying to annotate and send to Serena. It's just taken me a year now that we decided to read books for each other.
Yes. And I am reading, you can't really see it. It's You'd Be Home by Now by Kathleen Glasgow.
Yeah, and we've been sprinting for almost 3 hours now. We decided that was our last sprint, but we're here to chat a little bit more before we go and both make dinner.
Yes. How are you today, Ren? How goes it?
How did everyone else do too with their reading, their writing, whatever productivity you were doing?
Yes. And also very down for movie night suggestions as well for tomorrow.
Oh, yes. Tomorrow we do have a movie night. So I think I am at, so far it looks like I might have 2 bingos.
Woo!
I mean, we'll see tomorrow if I read 15 minutes. If I do that, then I will definitely have 2.
There you go.
Did anyone get any bingos from this sprint or anything?
If I share a book rec, I will get a bingo.
I know I need to share a book rec and I need to share why I love reading in the server. So I'll do that after this.
There we go.
Stardew Valley! I love Stardew Valley.
Oh my god. Wrens are so, like, the mods that Rin has on her farm are incredible.
Yeah.
So pretty.
A TBR book is just any book that you plan to read at your to-be-read list.
And DNF is did not finish. So if you start reading a book and you're like, I'm not feeling this, this is not good, instead of forcing yourself to finish it, just drop it and pick something else up.
Good. All right, but you did something. You did some writing, and that is good enough.
Yeah.
It'll get done. It's not time to turn it in yet, right? Yeah, we use a lot of acronyms in the book world. Death Cure.
Ooh, what's Death Cure?
I haven't heard of that one.
Is that a manga or like a book? Because it sounds like a manga to me.
I DNF'd a fan fiction. That's how I got that one checked off for myself.
I don't know if I'll end up checking that one off. The only thing I've been focusing on is this book, and I feel pretty passionate about finishing this. Oh, it's from the Maze Runner series.
Okay.
I only have the first one of Maze Runner.
Not a manga.
I haven't read those.
Yeah, me either. I don't even own them.
I own the first one. I don't remember when I bought it, but I have it.
Okay, is Hunger Games coming back for all of you? Is it like resurfacing for all of you too? Because
It's not on my TikTok. My TikTok is just cursed videos.
Okay.
So there's no real pattern other than chaos. But I have seen a lot of people saying that their timeline is full
Yeah.
or your For You page is full of Hunger Games.
I watched a video of somebody who's not even a booktuber, and she even said, like, "Oh, it's just like Hunger Games is having its moment again." Just
That
like
new
a
movie.
dystopian era back. Good for you, Irving, for actually doing your job. I'm proud of you. Because, when I would sometimes sprint while I was working at my friend's store, it was like, ugh, did I have to talk to anybody?
Just leave now,
Yeah,
please.
'cause they didn't ask me a question. Like, I could just sprint still. School presentation on the first book of Hunger Games or Maze Runner? I remember it was my sophomore English teacher who told us to read Hunger Games. She was like, "This is so good!" And she was the one that got me into it. Your friend Amanda is reading them?
Oh, yeah, I've seen her tweets.
Yeah, it's all over social media for me too.
I
25
really think that movie getting announced, like, had a huge hand to play in that resurgence.
Yeah. I didn't hear about the movie being announced, though, until, like, after the fact. I think you were the one who mentioned that it was coming up.
Yeah.
25 pages, good job. I've seen the Maze Runner movie. I don't know if there was 1 or 2, but I saw that movie, and I liked it, and I wanted to read the books, but
Yeah,
I
that
didn't
was a
get.
good movie.
Yeah. I just loved all of those movies that all came out at once, like Hunger Games, Divergent, Maze Runner, they were all
Oh my
just
god,
like
Divergent.
they were its moment. I didn't hate the Divergent ending.
I don't remember it. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, there's
There's
3.
3.
I think
Okay.
I saw them all. I just my memory to hold on to all of the media that I've consumed in my life.
I, like, cannot, like, even when we were watching Daisy Jones, I was like, "I don't remember where this is going fully." It's all a surprise.
I know, I feel like I even, like, rereading books and stuff, I'm like, "That happened? I don't remember." Uh, okay. Oh, yeah, when the movies were added.
That's true.
Yeah, what I think there were only 2 Divergent movies, weren't there? They didn't even, like, make the last one?
We could do a dystopian movie tomorrow if people want.
We should. I will just put in Catching Fire, just Catching Fire. No, don't watch the first movie. Don't watch Mockingjay, just Catching Fire. It's
I
my
don't
favorite.
remember all the I need to go back and check. I don't remember what happens in most of them.
Yeah,
I
me
just
either.
remember having a good time while watching them.
Same. Time of my life. Midnight showings with my friends. Hell yeah. It was so good.
And they don't even really do those anymore.
No.
The midnight showing, they just show it on Thursday instead.
Yeah, it's like 7:00.
It was such, like, an exciting thing to, like, go to the movies. It was, like, late at night.
Yeah.
It was a whole
You'd
event.
stand in line. I loved the movies. There was a
School the
time
next
where
day.
me and my high school, college best friend, we would go every single Thursday night, and we'd see, like, the new scary movies that were out and any other movies. I'd have to compromise because I didn't like watching scary movies, and I'd be like, "Please just let me watch one of my rom-coms."
Yep, I can do scary as long as it's not super gory, but
Yeah.
it's not, like, my first choice.
Yeah, I would just, eat the popcorn and just, like, stare down or, like, hide. I love the movies, though. Yeah, what are we gonna watch tomorrow?
Yeah,
And what
we
time?
could do something cozy and cute, or we could do a dystopian.
And dystopian would be
Trying to think
fun.
of what we've read lately too. I don't think we've read anything that has a book or a movie.
Yeah, I don't really want to watch anything Greek. Unless it's My Big Fat Greek Wedding. I don't know if I want to watch
or
the
Thor.
Greek
I mean, I could
gods
do
or
a little like Thor action, but I can always do Thor.
just not the Greek gods. Or let's watch Percy Jackson, the original that one movie. One. They only made one, right? I don't think I ever saw it.
That was not well received, was it?
No. Yeah, nightmares for sure. That's why I don't really watch scary movies or scary shows because I just end up having vivid nightmares.
I can get that from anything. It just depends on my stress level, to be honest.
Mm-hmm. I had to stop watching The Walking Dead after a while because my dreams were weird.
Listen, that show got horrible, like incredibly graphic. As soon as Niven, whatever his name is, with the bat showed up,
Yeah,
it went downhill rapidly from there.
That's when I stopped watching.
He seems like a great actor, but
Jeffrey Dean Morgan is so attractive.
I know. They just did something with the right. After he came in, they decided to just make that absolutely horrific.
Mm-hmm. He tends to play absolutely horrific people. Like him as John Winchester, not a fan. Not a fan.
I will say, The Last of Us is really good. If you like a kind of zombie-ish movie or like show, but it's not graphic.
I want to watch that. I just need to have the time where I sit down because I know I'll binge it all in one night.
Yeah, and it's not scary. It's more storyline based. We still have to watch the last couple episodes, but it's definitely much more. It's everything you would have wanted The Walking Dead to be in terms of like plot, with some better acting, and it doesn't get gruesome.
Okay. Yeah, I stopped.
Negan, that's the name.
I stopped a couple episodes into Negan, so like I saw the aftermath of him like with the bat scene and stuff, and then
listen, as soon as that like trough showed up, where they like remember. They were like people over a trough, like a horse trough.
No, I must not have watched. I think I was like 1 or 2 episodes after that bat scene, and then I was done.
Yeah, it was too much. It got to be way too graphic.
Yeah, I only just like looked up how the series ended. I wanted to know what happened to some characters, and it didn't seem like it was worth it to keep going after that. I've never played the game.
I've heard terrible reviews about, so they just recent, like this past week, they released it for PC, and it is not good. It did not translate well in terms of quality. Like it's very glitchy, I guess, unfortunately. But it's a PlayStation exclusive. Well, now it's on PC, but the show is very good.
Interesting. I really want to watch the show. Everyone was watching it, and I almost like jumped in, but I had too much on my TBR.
It is, I will warn, heavy, very emotional. It's very plot driven, and not so much like we're just out here to kill zombies type thing.
That's fair.
It was coming out then, so I just didn't keep up with each release. So I'm a fan of The Walking Dead ended, but still a big fan. I have no clue how it ended still, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I just like looked up some spoilers because I can't commit to like restarting. I think there was like 3 or 4 seasons I missed, so
I don't remember most things from that show. I remember like
it was traumatizing.
Carl and like his dad like being like Coral, and then like his Rick being like half dead in the house, and Carl's just walking around with his hat on like he owns this dead town.
Like the prison season was the absolute best. Like that was just peak Walking Dead. And then once they left the prison, I was like, I'm not as invested. Like the prison was just so good. Last of Us. More zombie clicker things. The pacing was weird? Okay. Ooh, everything happened fast. Okay. We'll keep that in mind once I finally get around to watching it. I'm doing better with watching movies and TV, but, like, I'm not caught up on so many things. Yeah. Oh, yeah, a lot of Walking Dead spinoffs. I have heard about those.
There's Walking Dead everything, I swear.
So much of it.
I liked the prison season. That was a good one.
All right. Are we calling it?
I am down. That sounds good. I need to get some food in me.
Yeah, I've been devouring this popcorn.
I love popcorn.
I do too. It's so good. All right. You need to cook dinner. Thank you for being here. If you guys would like to join our Discord, I have that linked in the description. Yeah, dinner time. It is definitely dinner time. And I am eating popcorn, and it is so good. I've eaten most of it.
And if you guys have any movie suggestions, just throw them right in the Discord. I will put out a tag later, so we can remind people who aren't here. Otherwise, we'll just pick something random in the moment, I guess.
Yeah. Just whatever
we'll
you're vibing with. What time are you thinking?
I'll ask the server too, see if anyone has any restrictions or everyone in different time zones, finding something that fits for everyone. So
sounds good.
I am open.
All right. Yeah, I should be free tomorrow too. So
awesome.
Yay. Thank you for being here, everybody. Ooh, D&D movie. I do want to see that.
That does look really fun.
It looks super fun. Yeah, and we do need to do more of these lives, so hopefully we can schedule some out when we all have more time. But
I like that. This was fun.
It was
very low key, and I like that. So
yes, and I hope everybody got something read. Send your bingo boards if you have anything filled out in the Discord, so we can look at
a free copy.
Yeah. All right. Thank you for being here, guys.
Bye, friends.